1,000 metres below, there was no time to enjoy the view. Andy, a mission specialist, and the other crew members opened the payload bay door and immediately began working through the dozens of experiments scheduled to be complete the next 10 days.
You can see what happened. I don't know if I'm too close right now. You can tell me to back up or not.
During the next 10 days, Endeavour will pass directly over Australia and in particular over Andy's hometown of Adelaide. At Cape Canaveral, Eddie Meyer, News.
New South Wales has gained revenge on Queensland with an 8-point victory in the first game of the League's State of Origin series. The game marked the return of Super League players to the representative scene after last year's league war. A capacity crowd filled Brisbane Suncorp Stadium, but they witnessed a home-side defeat, New South Wales scoring 2 tries to 1 to beat Queensland 14 points to 6. The Blues now have a 1-0 lead in the best-of-3 series. The second game will be played in Sydney in 2 weeks. And more State of Origin highlights right after the news in sports tonight. But next on the late news, the heart surgery breakthrough. The rescued yachtsman who says he didn't need any help.
If we had have asked someone to come out and rescue us, then you're putting other people's lives in jeopardy.
And anti-skin cancer campaigns, just how successful are they?
Grab a couch.
I'm crazy.
Kimberly's handing out advice.
You know what Jane can never be? Perfect doctor's wife.
Brooke's been handed some news.
Can't be ahead of miscarriage.
But what else is going down?
Jane.
Melrose Place, 8:30 Tuesday.
Hyundai's always been terrific value, and this time they've excelled themselves. Have a look at this. It's the Sonata GLE. Big 2-litre fuel-injected engine, power steering and windows, airbags, central locking. Hyundai's 100,000 kilometre warranty and free air conditioning for just $24,990. Drive away, no more to pay. That's over $4,000 worth of extra value in the Super Sonata run-out, and I challenge you to do better.
All day, every day, Hyundai.
With almost 90% of all jobs advertised in The Age, there's more chance of finding the job you've always dreamt of. The Age, #1 for classifieds.
We modern active women aren't going to let a niggly old period stop us playing our sport now, are we? Let me show you something. This is the brand new Stay Free Sure Fit pad. Now, it's thicker, like other maxi pads, but that's where the similarity ends, because... ta-da! Inside we have not a single, but this double absorbency system. Ever wondered what that blue liquid was? There's this unique sphagnum core which sits on the centre and actually draws moisture away throughout the pad. And there's this highly absorbent padding as well, for extra protection, just in case. So even on your heavy days, go for the double absorbency of Stay Free Sure Fit. Then you can get on with your doubles or singles or whatever.
Rats and mice breed in your roof, between walls, underfloor areas, and multiply very quickly. Their presence can cause food contamination, transmit disease to humans, or damage computer cables, telephone, and electrical wires, resulting in equipment breakdown. And at the worst, very costly fires. Dawson's are the professionals in domestic and commercial properties. They offer same-day service with highly trained technicians.
For health and property protection that ensures peace of mind, call Dawson's 131 650.
Regency, the market leader, make you this promise. We won't be beaten on quality or service. And we guarantee to better any genuine written quote. A magnificent range of wardrobes and shower screens. Made to measure, fully installed, and a guarantee only a national manufacturer can provide. For the showroom nearest you or a measure and quote in your home, call
Regency, the number to ring, 9543-8388, 9543-8388.
A yachtsman reported overdue with his 2 sons on a trip from New South Wales to Queensland says his vessel was not in trouble. The 16-metre yacht, Spike, limped into Bundaberg in Queensland after encountering huge seas and gale force winds.
Gavin Pearson and his 2 sons began their adventure of a lifetime at Port Macquarie a week ago. A year away, sailing up the Queensland coast ahead of them. Instead, the trip was cut short off Bundaberg almost 400 nautical miles past their first planned stop, the Gold Coast. The 16-metre spike was thrown off course by mountainous seas and gale force winds near Coffs Harbour.
The seas were completely covering one end of the boat to the other.
Despite repeated attempts to reach calm water and with several sails shredded, skipper Pearson elected to ride out the drama at sea.
The boat was doing fine. It was only the occupants on board that were worried.
Pearson denies he put the lives of his sons in danger and should have called for help.
If we had have asked someone to come out and rescue us, then you're putting other people's lives to jeopardy.
An air sea search began last Friday when Pearson's two boys, Bodine and Uriah, didn't show at their mother's Gold Coast home. Pearson says the trip north will continue after minor repairs. He plans to revisit some of the ports they missed out on the way home. He might do it several $1,000s out of pocket. Water police are yet to rule out charging Pearson over failing to carry the correct safety equipment. Tony Fabris, 10 News.